devote myself to good food, have some drink, and be with great friends. All right. When we look at the gold market, could you pull back to the 18-week average of closes? You could, but the market is doing a good job of holding up right here. I told you that I thought we were stuck in sideways action. Let me step back. Do you not think that's what you're doing right now? I want to see it spin, and I want to see the Bollinger Bands wrap their arms around the market. The market today, after the president's statement, had a big outside day to the upside, because if the president threw out Fed Chair Powell and replaced him, it'd probably be with somebody that's going to be much more of a yes man, and that could spur on even more inflation. And that's how the market reacted. I'm not saying it would be the case. It could be the case. There's a difference. Where are you fighting a battle? Did I not mention to you every day we're stuck at the 18-day average? That hasn't changed. And I told you that the Bollinger Bands seem to be wrapping their arms around the market. And the more they do that, and the more we spin in it, the bigger the ultimate move. I'm still in the bull camp, thinking that the tariffs are inflationary. I had one of our viewers look at me, or write to me today, not look at me. He did look, and then he wrote, and he said, what's the difference between a tariff and a sales tax? Well, there's a huge difference between the two. First off, the tariff is going to lift the price of the goods, and your sales tax is on a higher price. A sales tax is always hoping that the cost of goods will go down. A tariff, they're going up. Do we understand the difference there? They both, in one way or the other, take money out of your pocket, but there is a difference between the two. No tariff, your sales tax is just what it is. Add a tariff. Last time I looked, tariffs make goods cost more money. You'll say, well, who's paying it? I'm not. Somebody's eating that tariff as it comes into the United States, and it's only a question of time till it's you. You don't have to believe me. That's how it works. When we take a look at where the bands are here, you can see you've come up and you're into overbought territory. This is for the moment not the place that I see a lot of good things happening, or bad, just nothing for the moment. Gold-silver ratio, a normal correction, where gold gained on the silver today, as it should have, because where there's smoke, there's fire. Do you honestly think President Trump, just out of nowhere, whipped out that, oh, you know something, what we're going to do is we're going to fire the Fed chair? No, he puts that out there to shake, rattle, and roll. How's that going to go? Let me see what it does in the markets. Let me see if it gets a good draw for me on social media. Otherwise, you keep your mouth quiet. He doesn't do that. He plays the media. In the silver market, the trend is still very much up. And what I like is you've seen a correction. You're no longer in overbought territory. This, for me, is an easier eventual purchase than the gold market, basis chart action only. Forget what the two are. In the copper market, as I said, the market now has to construct for itself a new trading range after a 50% tariff announcement. That's what it's trying to do. Leave this market be, is my opinion, for a short while. You can do as you see fit. In the platinum market, we're still in overbought territory, trying to come up. There'd be a warning sign if the market got under the low of made now, not today. Let me see if I can get this to come back, but yesterday. And that low was 1402.30. That could create a bit of a problem and send the market back to the 18-day average. Barring that, you're overbought, but still very much in an uptrend. And in the dollar, the question is, was that the peak? Do you remember me saying right through here, wouldn't be surprised if we first went to the 18-day average? Then when you started coming up, I even said yesterday, I said, are we headed to the Bollinger Band? And we did that, and you hit it, and you stopped on a dime. I don't know what to tell you more than that in the market. I think the dollar has to make a huge decision. Was this the low, or is this just a rally in a bear market that wants to come back down and on a daily chart bullish, but not necessarily on a weekly chart? That's how you have to look at it. And again, there's just so much at work. The president said today also he's going to send out more of his letters, and who knows what they're going to say, but are they going to be a 20% tariff, a 10%, a 19%? There's so many numbers he intentionally confuses you with that it's hard to second guess what's going to happen. That's the man that we have. That is the man getting these deals done, and he's doing some good things. He is getting deals done. He's written off Japan. He keeps telling us he thinks India could have a deal, and now I understand Thailand is up next. I feel like we're on the NBA draft. Who's next to be picked? What are we going to do? Which team are they going to go with? Seems to be just what we're doing. I want you to pay attention to the free offers that you see that we have up here. Go in, use this charting software, give it a try. It's in the free offer section. See if you like it. Sign up for that. When you do so, I think you'll find it offers an awful lot. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great evening. I'll catch up with you all in the other videos and first thing in the morning. Take care.